Hello everyone, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Life is Strange. We are now on part 2, and if you remember, at the end of the last episode, someone got murdered in the bathroom. The hot blue-haired chick was killed by the rich boy with the gun, and we woke up back in class, where we were earlier on in the episode, and it seems like we now have the ability to rewind time. So let's see what happens.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by...
Okay, so holding down L2. Can I get a rewind? Fix my broken camera that I knocked off my desk.
I did it.
Can you give
I
me
actually did it.
A photographer who perfectly
I did.
captured
It was
the
awesome.
in black and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless
I
faces.
don't need to investigate
You
the
feel like
other
I
things
took
on my
myself
desk.
the
I've already
Jefferson
done that
asked me a
last
question.
episode.
If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is
was
for
saying
real.
what you kids call a selfie.
There we
A
go.
dumb word for a wonderful
Deja vu,
photographic
guys.
tradition.
There's a glitch in the
And
system.
Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class.
God damn it.
Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre was
class.
a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very
Who
good,
actually
Victoria.
says sad
What if I
face in
rewind the
public?
Daguerrean process
And give him the right
brought out
answer.
fine detail in people's faces.
Let's go back. Change what happened and be awesome.
Why, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Ah,
The Daguerrean
I've
process
cheated.
made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
okay, so on the last episode, I've already explored this classroom, so I'm not going to bother with that. Straight over here to the conversation.
Everybody in class.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
Oh,
No,
shut
Victoria.
up, Victoria.
Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
And I can rewind.
Excuse me, Mr.
Okay,
Jefferson.
I'll skip past that bit.
Photography's future stars avoid...
There we
I'm
go.
on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today.
Oh, I just feel like a cheat now. This is too easy. If only I had this ability in school, life would have been a breeze.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell
Run!
anybody.
Get out my way,
They'll think I'm
hipster
crazy.
guy. Straight to the bathroom. Already explored all this area on the last episode.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even...
I need a hammer to break it open.
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Rewind.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way!
Yeah, that's
Ever
right.
touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
Well, at least he didn't pick up the picture.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
I want to make sure there's nothing in these stalls to investigate. I don't think there is. Let's go.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse
Don't
for
be
what?
sexist.
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Your face is
Thank you,
covered
Mr.
in
Madsen.
guilt.
The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Haha, yeah, serves you right. Do your job, son. Get out of my face. Trying to be smug with a teenage girl. Let's go over to the principal. You're my man. High five.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have
I can
you
rewind
done something
time.
wrong?
Saved a girl from being killed.
Is that it?
And I set off the fire
Well,
alarm.
Max, talk to me.
Detention! Hide the truth.
I just got sick in class.
I've got no proof anyway.
Trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used
Zombie's
that
the
line
new
on me?
cool.
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out.
What
Now
proof
get
do you
outside
have?
this class.
That you
Please.
just don't believe what I've said?
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet.
Well, let's see what the other outcome
Yes,
is.
I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
You look a little stressed.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes,
He was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun.
See what happens, guys.
I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
So I don't believe you, because you're a
one of Blackwell's
scruff.
most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later.
I don't know which
my
choice was
office.
better here.
Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Well, I'll feel better that I've
Of course,
told
this
him.
academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
I don't know, guys, because the fact that I've told him is good though, because he might be on the lookout in future. I'm going to keep it as this choice. What I should do is probably make a note of every choice I've made in the game and try and see what the multiple endings are like or something. Wow, there's a lot to investigate out here.
Prescott, please come to the front office. Thank you.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
Well, we've already seen that before. God, there's just so many, isn't there?
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
This Friday night, do the Bigfoot Stomp. The Bigfoot versus the Razorbacks. Some kind of football game then. I don't know. I didn't bother reading it all.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is! The retro selfie master.
That's me, alright. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell.
I like
Especially
that
when
answer.
one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
Interesting. So if anyone else goes missing from the Vortex Club,
So you knew Rachel Amber?
a
I
pattern.
knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
I'm more confused than before. It's such a mystery. Let's talk later, Hayden.
That it is, Max. Now, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Okay, so I can't speak to him anymore. So it looks like he had more things to say, so if you go down a certain route, it closes off other routes by the looks of things, so Next time when I start speaking to people, I'm going to have to be more selective about what I ask, I think.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
I guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Sign or not to sign, it's gonna have repercussions, this, isn't it? I don't know, I kind of think the cameras are gonna help, so I'm not gonna sign it.
Miss Grant, I totally respect your passion and knowledge, but some security cameras make me feel a little safer.
I'm not against security, Max. We should all be concerned when private space becomes public. Your generation has been tricked to think everything should be recorded.
No, I'm happy with that. I'm keeping that the way it is. I think it could have helped in that situation.
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her. Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Really?
Now that you mention it, he doesn't respond to Victoria's flirting. That means he has good taste.
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
Oh, interesting.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
Well, that's interesting. Rachel had sex. Ooh. I have a text. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool. You'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly, I hope so. So I've got to go to the parking lot.
I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive. Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles.
It says open my journal. Oh, let's have a look at these new characters now as well, since we've opened these up. Just when I thought Victoria Chase would be the worst of my social problems, now I have to deal with Nathan Prescott, but I guess he was the one who triggered my crazy rewind power by shooting the girl in the bathroom. He's 19 and already a scary fucking prick. I guess I have a little advantage on Nathan by being able to manipulate time, but if he shoots me, I may not be able to reverse anything. I have to be careful around him, especially since he's obviously got friends in high places, as his family's last name is particularly branded on every building here at Blackwell, his money against mine. On one hand, I do kind of feel bad for Nathan because he doesn't seem to be in control, like he's doped up or over-medicated. On the other, he's an asshole who nobody has called out, and he almost killed, / did kill, a girl on campus. Should I go straight to the police? What do I say about my rewind power? like I'd say anything. I just have to watch my own back from now on school days. Ooh, who's this? Okay. Whoa, I swear that security guard is the biggest ass here. Oh yeah, I remember who he is. And that's saying a lot. He always treats everybody like they've committed a crime and they're about to commit one. He grilled me in the hall today and I thought he was going to arrest me. I don't know much about him, but I heard he was kicked out of the army or something. So of course he would end up at Blackwell Academy in charge of security. Aren't you supposed to feel, I don't know, secure on campus? Bro dude swaggers everywhere with that badge and gun like he's looking to tase somebody. Tase. Oh, tase. I thought it said taste then for a minute there. I thought that doesn't make sense. That sounds rather rude. He would make a good photo portrait of authority though. Who does a guy like that marry? I feel sorry for his family. It would be like living in a barracks. Shudder. Just another person I have to avoid at Blackwell. Collect them all. And I think that's... oh no, we've got the principal over here. I can't figure out where Principal Wells is coming from. For some reason he seems to be suspicious of me at all times. Who knew I was that much trouble? He wanted to know why I was zoning out in the halls. I stuttered like a fool. He has so much power over my scholarship, I get uber nervous around him. I've seen him laughing with other teachers and students, so I know he must have a problem with me. He also seems a little stressed out. I would be too if I had to oversee Blackwell and all its drama. I thought I smelled alcohol on his breath, but that could have been his cologne, right? But I remember my first meeting in his office, and he was so nice and made me feel like I was becoming part of a special world. He said he hoped I would become a great photographer and someday return the favour to Blackwell. I thought that was a bit of wishful thinking, but it made me feel good. I just need to lay low around him until I can somehow gain his trust. So gaining his trust is very important, by the looks of things. So this is some kind of map, I guess, but I'm gonna try and explore more as well and see if there's anything else I can investigate around here before I leave. See if there's anyone else I can talk to. Any photo opportunities.
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there.
I think he's cute.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Steve McCurry?
Unless he could travel back in time. McCurry was born 5 years after the falling soldier picture. McCurry also shoots in color. In other words, no portfolio.
Hey, Evan.
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max.
Robert
I'm just going to go through each one.
I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, sweet. Second guess was the charm, guys.
Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Let's have a look inside. All that for just that? I thought we were going to get actual photographs, not drawings. Oh well.
Clever.
What does it say? Victoria something.
That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go bullies. Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he
does
owns
have that
the
attitude.
Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
You know him?
Not really.
I'm not revealing my cards to this guy.
Sounds like you know way more than that. Max, tell me.
Okay.
I busted him today with a gun.
What? Seriously?
I saw him wave a gun around today, and I went to the principal. We'll see what happens next.
You are my new hero. Finally, karma comes to Blackwell.
Well, that's good. It means I've kind of earned a new friend, I guess. It didn't say that that had consequences, so I guess that's not part of another story path, but... Daniel! I thought it said David at first.
Daniel is always drawing something. He makes me look like an extrovert. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
Go
I'd be
on.
honored, Daniel.
You only live
Makes
once.
me feel like a muse.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
He might know
She
something.
just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. She had a good heart.
Obviously he was in love with her.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute, Muse. Oh, that's a good posture. Good, good.
Well, this feels a bit awkward. Nice drawing.
Best portrait ever.
This action will have consequences. Oh god. Really? Is it gonna be bad? I'm kind of worried about these consequences actions now. Hey dudes, what you doing hanging on the wall?
There's Justin and his skater posse. They're so cute doing their tricks. Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Thrash? You mean stage diving or...
Skating?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Let's rewind that.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Go on, no slide.
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Nice. Is that it?
Hey.
You're not really a skate Betty.
I used to be, but I'm into my camera now.
I can tell. We need more girls out here. Rachel, Amber, and her punk friend used to skate with us.
Oh yes, getting information, guys.
Who was Rachel's
The blue-haired girl.
I can't remember her name.
Yes!
She was hot. Tats, blue
yes.
hair.
I'm getting somewhere,
hardcore.
guys.
She stopped hanging out with us after Rachel disappeared. Ran away.
You knew Rachel, I guess.
You knew Rachel?
She used to chill with us sometimes. But one day, she just vanished. I hope she's living the dream somewhere. If anybody hurt her, we'll get a skate posse and take them out with our boards.
You ever hang out with Victoria?
Fuck that. I'd rather rollerblade than hang out with snobs like her.
Let's chill later, Justin.
Anytime you want to take some action shots, we're here for you, Max.
Okay, so let's go over here. I think I've explored everywhere now. I can see cars over this way. So I'm guessing it's this direction. Parking lot.
Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
Oh right, so I have to go back to my dorm first. Where's the dorms then?
And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic. Otter power? I'm so not there. They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
So... the school. That's the swimming pool. This is the school. So, my guess is the dorms are over here. It looks dormy over that direction. Okay, so guys, now seems like a good time to stop this episode, and on the next episode we shall head over to our dorms and meet our friend over in the parking lot. So let me know in the comments section what you think so far of this game. I'm so glad that I continued speaking to those skater guys and got some information about the blue-haired chick being a friend of the recently missing Rachel, so that's totally awesome. And it kind of felt like a pointless conversation at first, but then it led to something more, which is why I really like exploring many possibilities on these types of games. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, favourite and share the video, guys. Remember, all types of engagement help me out as a YouTuber, and as always, thank you for watching.